driving to Sylvester, Georgia, about 25-30 miles away from where I grew up, and I'm taking some wood for them to talk about making me a drum. There's like a lot of nothing. This is where my aunt used to live. There's just farm lands, baby. So the original idea for this drum came from wood that my dad and I had gotten in the 80s. We helped tear down an old tobacco barn, and we got these huge slabs of heartwood pine. And by slabs, I mean probably 3 inches thick, 14, 15 inches wide, and 15 feet long. So this is a big tree. This is an old tree, and then it had been in a barn for probably 100 years or more. So I was down south having to clean the garage out. And the story and why I have not been on social media quite as much is my father passed away April 2nd. Very sudden, very good health. Little brain aneurysm. I guess it only takes a little one. So I was down south, I had to clean up, get rid of a bunch of tools, kind of help sell a business, and I knew about this wood. I love this wood, and I thought, what can I do with it? So I called these guys that just happened to be 25-30 miles away from where I grew up, and little did I know how amazing they were. And their specialty is taking, it's repurposed wood. It's trees, cedar trees that have fallen down, oak trees that have fallen down. Or they even go into like an old church where they're tearing the church out, and there's these huge walnut or mahogany beaded boards. Well, they can cut that down and actually make drums out of this very old, very expensive wood that's just kind of been hanging for 100 years. So it's been really nice knowing these guys, and I didn't quite know their attention to detail until I started hanging out. So super hip, Michael and the whole team over there. So this is really the story of making this drum, and it kind of took a few months because I was back and forth to Georgia. So here we go. It's like, was that the real business, and now the drums were the side business, and now it's flipped right quick? Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, these are all.
So are these the benches?
Mm-hmm. The wall boards.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All this is the wall boards that Darren's been cutting together and getting ready to start doing the segments.
Cool.
All that. Yeah, we'll come in here, and this is where. We cut all the little pieces up on the angles.
Yeah.
All that kind of cut and glued up. This is the beast right here. This is where we.
Oh yeah.
Mill the outsides of it. So
gotcha.
Horsepower shaper cutter right there that we just nibble away the outsides. Stack all those little scrap pieces through there.
Yep. You never know when you need.
Never know. And right now everything's kind of. Out of whack. We're actually doing a cabinet job right now, so I'm doing a bunch of cabinet doors.
Right.
In between some drum stuff. And then some of the purple heartwood right here.
Oh, nice.
Yep. But all this is great drum building wood.
Yeah.
Some paneling boards. Every bit of this is really cool. Cedar wood. Stuff like this right here. Big old thick chunk of cherry.
So many choices,
Choices to make with it.
What is this? Is this?
That's a piece of. Let me see. That's cypress. Yep, that's cedar.
And then all the heart pine is just underneath,
Heart
stacked.
Pine. Yeah, there's some more heart pine right here.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And the other thing that's really great is he has a large property that he can store these trees that have fallen down. You've got cedar, and then you've got heartwood pine. And then after he showed me around, kind of the vibe, I got to play 20, 30 drums, and everyone different, and really got a good idea of what I wanted.
We'll be right back. That is awesome. All right. That is awesome.
Nice.
Think about that. That when that wood was cut, it was a yellow pine.
Right, look at it now.
Takes 100 years exposed to light.
So, you know, I had to come back to New York a little bit, and I had to do some traveling, and it was kind of nice. Michael and I kept, you know, going back and forth about, oh, what do you think about black walnut? And I really wanted him to use one of these indie snare throws because it's one of my favorite ones right now. And so we just kind of kept replying emails and throwing out some ideas. You know, I ended up going back home 3 or 4 times. So every time I was there, we'd hang out, we'd talk about it some more. And then this last month or two, I started getting like really hip videos and pictures of what was going on with the drum. And that was really great. And you should definitely check out his website, his YouTube, Outlaw Drums, because he has a very in-depth piece about it.
Hey!
Michael Outlaw did an amazing job with his drum. It's absolutely beautiful. He left a lot of really great wormholes and stuff in there. And if you've ever smelled Heartwood Pine, it smells so amazing when you play. It's kind of amazing. But I can't think of a better way to kind of honor my dad with this stuff we got. My mom and I have talked about it a few times. My dad would have absolutely loved it, except he probably would have been out at the drum shop with Michael the whole time, wanting to play. So it's hard to make this video short. I also I've resisted putting it out. Just because it's kind of tough. But not only does this drum look really, really great, it sounds amazing. So I've done about 4 or 5 albums. Here are 2 quick little snapshots of just, there's no effects. This is just like a mix. There's nothing weird done to anything, but it works really great in a jazz setting, a medium rock setting, and I've got something where I've got to tune it really low and beat the mess out of it, which will make it on YouTube eventually. But again, Michael is such an amazing dude, and you should check out his shop. He's got some new, really super hip things going on. And anyways, thanks for watching. Here's a little bit of playing with this drum, and I'm hoping to get doing some videos soon.
While under the skyway, the earth bathes in light, I'm starving.